Hello everyone, I invite you to every Friday cryptocurrency review. Let's start by checking the current situation on BTC in the USDT pair, taking into account the 1-hour interval. First, we will use blue lines to mark the local channel of the upward trend in which the BTC price rebounded from the upper limit, giving rise to a local downward trend. Now we can move on to marking support areas in case the current correction deepens. And here, first of all, it is worth marking the support zone from $36,763 to $36,305. But when we fall below this zone, we may see a drop to the support level of $34,977. At this point, it is worth looking at EMA cross 10 and 30, where we can see a place of confirmation, a return to the local downtrend, where the red line EMA cross 10 crosses the green EMA cross 30 from above. Looking the other way, we can determine resistance locations in a similar way using the trend-based fib extension tool. First, we will mark a significant resistance level at $37,797. And then we need to define a strong resistance zone from $38,131 to $38,464. Please pay attention to the CHOP index, which indicates that there is still energy to make the next move. The RSI indicator shows that we have returned to the level where the price bounced several times, changing the upward trend. But in this situation, it is clear that a small price movement gave a strong rebound on the stock index, which may negatively affect the price. As the second chart in today's review, we will check ETH in pair with USDT, also on a 1-hour time frame. First of all, we can use the blue lines to mark the sideways trend channel in which the price is moving and, as you can see, it has created a new local downward trend channel. Now let's move on to marking the support places. We will use the fib retracement tool to mark supports. Taking into account the last price low, we see that the price has returned to the first significant support zone from $2,020 to $1,993. However, if we fall below, we can see a drop to the area of the strong support zone from $1,955 to $1,905. If we look the other way and unfold the fib retracement grid again, however, taking into account the previous peak, which was slightly higher than the current one, we will see that the price this time has been rejected from a very strong resistance zone from $2,086 to $2,135, which is active again. However, first we need to overcome the resistance at $2,048. The CHOP index indicates that there is still energy for a new movement. On the RSI indicator, we are moving in the lower part of the range, and here, just like on the BTC indicator, we are in a place where the price turned around several times and changed the trend to an upward one. While the stock indicator, despite a slight price movement, had a dynamic rebound, which is not positive for the price. The last one in today's list is the LTC to USDT chart, this time taking into account the one-day time frame. Let's start by defining with the white line the upward trend that holds the price. And then using the blue lines we can mark the local channel of the upward trend in which we are currently located. When we unfold the fib retracement grid, we can see that the price is based on a strong support zone from $68.87 to $56.33. But at this point, let's also check for smaller movement, and here the zone covering the trend lines and the lower border of the ongoing channel will be important. However, when the price breaks below the current channel and support zone, we may see a drop to the very strong support level of $40.45. Looking the other way, we can see that the upper border of the channel is also the first place of significant resistance for the price at $78.34. The next important resistance is at $92.42. And then the price must overcome the strong resistance zone from $102 up to $115. Please look at the CHOP index, which indicates that we have a lot of energy for the upcoming move. The RSI indicator is in the process of recovering, and there is a lot of room for further declines. Similarly, the stock indicator shows a strong downward movement, which may drag the valuation to a lower level. The last in today's list is the MKR pair to USDT chart on a 4-hour time frame. Let's start by defining with the yellow line the downward trend from which the price came out on top and has currently created a local upward trend channel in which it is moving. Moving forward, we can move on to marking support areas when a correction begins. And here we have the first support zone from $1,422 to $1,362. But if this zone is broken, we still have a second strong support zone from $1,269 to $1,201. Looking the other way, we see that the price has reached an important resistance zone from $1,507 to $1,577, which it does not have the strength to break yet. However, if we manage to get out of it and then test it positively, we can see a strong increase towards the resistance level at $1,779. and when we measure the height of the current channel, we can see that going up from this channel could result in an increase. At this level, please look at the CHOP index, which indicates that there is still energy for a move. On the RSI indicator, despite the price increase, there is a sideways movement. While the stock indicator, with its rebound, gives an increasingly stronger price increase. Technical analysis is provided by a third party and for informational purposes only. It does not reflect the views of CryptoDaily, nor is it intended to be used as legal, tax, investment, or financial advice.